everybody back home I'd be sending back videos, and it's day 3 of the race, and I haven't sent back anything but my packing video. I wasn't really considering that there's a good chance that in all these little towns there would be no internet access at our cabins or dorms or weird little chalets or hotels. We have yet to stay in one of the same thing. Every single night has been completely different. Tonight I have my own room, so I am going to try and catch up on all the promises I made to all the wonderful people who have been supporting me on this project. So yes, it is day 3. The boys did a trial run, so they went as fast as they could for 20 miles, and then there was another trial run that was 6 laps around the block, as fast as you could. There were a couple of really interesting wipeouts. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of them on film, but there was a couple of photographers there. Hopefully we'll be able to get something from them. It was phenomenal. This whole race has been absolutely phenomenal. Almost 200 kilometers the first day, more than 200 the second day, in only a few hours, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. It's absolutely phenomenal. I'm so bloody tired. I mean, and I can't complain, because everybody else here is riding all day and doing these huge legs and just tearing it up on these fantastic machines, and they just are just going, and all I'm doing is following them around with a camera. But I'm still not over the jet lag. It's 3 hours later here. Then we're waking up at 6 in the morning to go do breakfast and to get ready and to pack the car and to get out. So for everybody else, or not for everybody else, but for a lot of people, there's time difference. So 6 is for me 3. And yesterday we got up at 5, which was 2, and so I'm kind of tired. But it's so worth it. This has been a fantastic tour. Nova Scotia is beautiful. It's rained. The first day was beautiful. We were in this fantastic little town. Everybody was really supportive. There were school kids lined up all around the block, and the community was completely there, and there was a huge lobster boil, and we ate lobster that was literally just caught and then boiled and then served to us, and it was really fresh, which I've never had, because I live kind of, middle land, where in order for fish to get to you, it's been on a truck for 3 days, and I didn't realize 3 days made that big of a difference, but it makes a huge difference. So first day, lobster boil, and other things happened. And we stayed in this great town, and then we did 200 kilometers, and everybody just pushed it. There's a bit of a controversy between the geared and the non-geared unicycles. The geared unicycles are doing very well. The team that is non-geared, that's the highest rank right now, is number 6. So everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the race all have geared unicycles. So it's definitely, manpower is big, and motivation's big, and lately strategy has been big, because they've been printing off elevation reports and trying to figure out where the big hills are. And Nova Scotia is extremely hilly, and the course we're taking is extremely hilly. But the first day was great. Couple of wipeouts. The American youth team had somebody go to the hospital, and they ended up getting an hour penalty because they couldn't finish part of the race. They did end up finishing the course, but they did get a penalty. But yeah, they ended up having one rider go to the hospital because he had a pretty major wipeout and scraped up his leg. But he's doing well. He's back on. There have been some mechanical failures when it comes to unicycles, but there's a lot of people with backup stuff. I know today there was a couple teams looking for an extra unicycle because they were short, but so far it seems that nobody's been taken out of the race. Every single team that started out is still going, and we're about halfway through. We're more than halfway through.
I did shave.
To cut down on resistance?
No, well, as a joke, but because I said if we were in the top 10 yesterday that I was going to take the hair off. And we were in the top 10, so off it came. This came off a couple days before.
The second day, yesterday, right early on, it started to rain, and it just rained all morning. And it was cold, and there was huge winds and huge hills, and it was really, really, I was terrified. It was so dangerous. Huge hills on these, 29-inch, 36-inch unicycles, going anywhere from 14 to 40 miles an hour. The German team has been clocked at 40 miles an hour, or kilometers an hour, I guess. I don't know, Canada. I think kilometers an hour, sorry. Whatever, I guess that's more. But it's really, really fast. And then today when they were doing their trial run, which is just go as fast as you can, just rip it up. It's not about endurance, it's about speed. Right before the race started, it was dripping a little, but they were confident it wasn't going to rain. And once they got out there, it started to pour. Just pour and pour, and it was windy, and there was thunder, and they all finished, I think. It was some of the harshest conditions I've ever seen, and they're on one wheel, and I'm really tired. And yeah, so rain and hills and sleep deprivation and lots of seafood, lots and lots of seafood. It's been wonderful. I hope you guys have enjoyed the little clips I've included to kind of get an idea of what's going on. I'm getting pretty homesick, so I can't wait to see everybody back home. Stay tuned. There's going to be more coming. I'll try my best to put another one up. They probably won't be coming up every single day, but I'll do what I can to get them up as many in a row as possible, as often as possible, even if it's just a 2-minute video. But this is going to be a little longer because I can't stop talking, but it's 3 days worth of information, and it's been great. People here are here from all over the world doing this, and the sense of community here is fantastic, and just everybody's very sportsmanly and confident and wonderful and friendly. And the community, there was people lined up for the second race of the day in the town that we're staying in right now, in the dorms. There were people all over, and they were cheering for every team, and they were just blown away. And there were these huge corners that people were taking, and they were just egging them on and cheering them on, and it was really, really cool. And I cannot wait to get home and rip apart this footage and put something together, and I think it's gonna be really cool. But yeah, homesick. Want to go home. Miss my cat. Miss my friends. Miss my bed. I miss my bed the most. Slept on the couch yesterday. Yeah, I'm really sleepy. I want a bed bad. Tonight I get a bed, and I get my own room, so I'm taking advantage. But thanks, guys. Make sure you check out the website, ridethelobster.com. And there's GPS tracking on every single team, so you can find out how everybody's doing. Lots of people are tracking it all across Canada. People in Nova Scotia are definitely tracking it. We run into people on the highway doing the tour all the time who know more about it than we do, because they're tracking it on their computers inside. Unfortunately, we're being tracked, so we can't look it up ourselves. But it's very cool, and it's real time, and it's very, very accurate. So definitely check it out. You can respond to this, or you can send me a video response. If you are interested in helping support the project, there is a chip-in on my website, wickeddesign.ca. Thank you guys so much. I miss everybody. Bye.